Hello and welcome back to Let's Play the Lamplighters League, with me, Bring It Down. At the end of the last episode, Anna Sophia didn't have this conversation icon above her head. When I loaded back in, she did. So we have two conversations.
Mother Amina, I will speak. I hope you hear me. I know what I've done. I left the Magdalite order, took up arms, broke the vow of peace. I won't ask you for your blessing or your approval. I just wanted you to understand so badly. But maybe that will never happen. So I must live with that. I won't bother you again, Mother. Thank you for your patience with me. May the Divine Mother bless you.
May the Divine Mother bless you too, Anna Sophia.
Your tattoos are very fetching, Celestine.
Let us dispense with illusions. You feign kindness towards me because you deem me dangerous and seek to protect yourself in my good graces.
You got me. But can you blame me, darling?
I cannot. You are right. I am dangerous.
Oh, careful. You keep talking like that, and I might start to like you in earnest.
Let's make a deal.
There's still nothing at the supplier that I want. No upgrades for the
Welcome.
allies. I would have 14 skill points to spend. Keep upgrading Judith. Then grab Unbreakable. When Judith kills an enemy, she gains plus 15 armor until the end of the round. And 6 points will do Sticky Grenade 2. They're a grenade that attaches to target enemy, inflicting minus 50% speed. The grenade detonates, shredding armor, after the target performs an action or is struck by a ranged ability. And Fortify 2. Judith creates a defensive area for 3 rounds. All teammates within the area are cleansed of debuffs and gain Fortified 2. And Fortified 2, incoming damage reduced by 50%, and hitting enemies with attack abilities heals 1 stress. Alright, let's assign people to the intelligence missions. We'll get 128 ink and 1 healing here.
I need results.
And another personnel search. Super excited about this one.
Discretion is key.
And then we're going to start preparing for the Marteau heist. The Crossroads Archive. We'll get 150 supplies and 14 skill points. Sneak into the Marteau Industries Crossroads Archives to obtain Trace Marteau's transmat logs. Marteau Industries logs every trip taken through the Crossroads system and files the record away in its archive. And Trace Marteau personally oversees Persephonite production. This is a critical mission. And of course, we get to see what happens when the Doomsday Clock strikes midnight with Nicastro. Where does Trace Marteau forge his Persephonite? The dozens of MI employees secretly on my payroll cannot search records as fast as the company can generate them. But at last, a clue. An informant points us toward the Crossroads Archive, a small corporate department in which every single trip to the Crossroads is logged. Who, when, and most importantly, where. Trace Marteau personally oversees Persephonite production. He travels to the facility by Crossroads. Its location is logged in that archive. My agents have only to find it.
Marteau Industries Crossroads Archive. Ain't that a mouthful?
We ought to get started. Those transmat logs won't find themselves.
It is very drab in here. And grey.
Pardon me?
gosh, they're right beside us.
See if we can cause a little trouble. Easy as pie.
Okay, I figured that was about to happen.
We can make it out of this. I know we can.
Since I saw the enemy standing right here, I should have pulled back.
No, this is a firefight. Right between the 3rd and 4th thoracic. You see?
Wanna dance?
Sweet. Get an extra AP as well. Yeah, 6 opportunities for that to happen. Always exciting when it does.
Bloody perfect shot, wasn't it? I see you.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Top lad.
Alright, so there's one all the way over there, and... well, that's all I see.
First sign of movement.
You can help us with this. Together now. Don't judge me harshly for doing what must be done. You won't hurt anyone anymore.
Fantastic. Hate that he moved forward. Well, I guess backwards. Forward because that's where Eddie was headed, but it all worked out.
Shall we crack on?
Internal memo. Typed on Trace Marteau's personal letterhead. When I first dreamed up the Crossroads network, I knew that I needed the best of the best to help me build it. I knew that I need you. From the deep thinkers in the Dimension Works lab to the bean counters in finance, we're making history together, all of us. There have been setbacks, yes, even the occasional tragedy. The price of progress is high, and at times, our friends have paid it. But for every step backward, we've taken 3 giant leaps forward. I intend to carry our species into a new golden age of prosperity, a future of my own design. With your ingenuity and loyalty, the Crossroads Network will carry us there. JT at Trace Marteau. An introduction to the Marteau filing system. An information sheet at the front of this cabinet outlines a truly Byzantine organizational system. Crossroads Archives File Organization. Documents within this archive are organized by the following categories in descending order. Content type, as denoted by volume size. See Mill Chart 117A. Publication date, as listed on the volume's inside cover. Publishing organization, as denoted by volume color, see Mill Chart 117B. Contributing authors as listed on the volume's title page. There are enemies in there. I think we have a reason to go that way, do we? I mean, I will. Don't want to risk missing any loot or lore. A notice, printed in vivid red ink. By now, you've all heard the rumors about the agitators at our Los Angeles factory. I'm taking this opportunity to confirm that a sabotage attempt was made, and that several pieces of high-speed machinery sustained minor damage. And yesterday, the responsible parties were delivered to me for questioning. As Chief of Security, your safety is my priority. As far as any of you are concerned, the saboteurs are already gone. Put them out of your minds and focus on your work. Mr. Marteau is counting on you. Donovan Slade, Chief of Security, Marteau Industries. Such a typical villain name. Paperclip to the back. That should take care of the agitator situation on our end. The eggheads who work here won't care why the sabotage happened. It didn't happen to them after all. And while a few may suspect that there's more to the story, they're smart enough not to make waves. Didn't hear guns blazing.
I might have something over here.
Watch my back. One more off the board.
Was he the only one in here?
Odd.
Otherworldly sculpture. A sculpture that has been recovered from the other side. 4 samples have been taken from it, destroying any artistic value it may have held.
Into the old pocket with you. What's this then?
Internal memo. The Crossroads Archive Inventory Intake Form. Received. 1 Marteau Electrolife Automatic Noodle Extruder with integrated Crossroads translocation technology. Product prototype. Description. Kiosk-style coin-operated vending machine capable of producing a variety of noodle-based products. Integrated translocation technology acts as an alternative ingredient feed. A manually fed dough hopper is also included. Nature of fault. Translocation technology faulty. Entire device underwent spontaneous dimensional shift on at least 4 separate occasions. Evidence of intelligent thought, possibly haunted, possessed. Appended to the bottom of the form, a handwritten note. We can't contain this thing, Carter. I don't even know if we can dismantle it. I suggest that we lose this intake form and shove the entire device through the goodbye gate. We won't know where it winds up, but it won't be our problem anymore. Well, it sounds like something you'd find in the SCP universe. It might be. I'm not familiar with all the stories, but... pretty funny.
Why not?
Intel. I was hoping it'd be something a little more valuable.
This will get their attention. Ay, not as good.
Light 'em up! Gonna teach you to tangle with Eddie Sawyer.
Phew! Well, that's that then.
That is that.
Let me hold on to this.
Healing elixir. We probably won't need that. Harnessed equipment. The surface of each piece of field equipment is subtly warped, as if by exposure to intense heat. Wrecked vehicle. The vehicle's twisted chassis exudes a bitter, alkaline odor that radiates an unnatural warmth. Marteau Field Study Redacted, pages 67 to 68. Close study of these objects suggests the existence of invisible eddies within, redacted, that can redacted, and/or redacted complex machinery. Thus far, humans appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon. That said, redacted have demonstrated a pattern of converging on redacted that have been stranded by mechanical failures. Marteau Industries has discovered a way to insulate its machinery through the intentional emission of redacted, and is taking steps to protect its redacted in this manner moving forward. This solution does pose an accumulating redacted to employees. See X-ray studies Herman J. Muller, 1927. But company leadership has accepted this redacted as a cost of doing business.
Ha! Crossroads beacons. Marteau's transmat logs must be nearby.
Before we do that, I believe there's another room over here to check out. Might be safe to explore too.
A card from the undrawn hand. This will be of use. I don't like it here. Everything feels out of place. And ominous.
Otherworldly stone. The air around this stone feels unnaturally cold. The medical kit. I didn't see that in there last time. Well, it's a good thing we have to go back through that room anyway.
I can use this.
Fantastic.
My sister and brother showed me how to do this.
Not well. I tried. I actually used this first turn to get into cover instead of buffing everybody up immediately.
Even if it kills me. Especially if it kills
I
me.
need to use that more often. It's just a plus 1 AP.
Ooh, now it's a party.
Don't think so.
Aha! I've been paying attention.
Pretty good odds of finishing off that guy.
Another one down.
Even if they dodge or evade the attack, I think they still get marked.
Run for the hills, boys!
Ooh, right in the soft bits.
Oh, they have multiple stacks of evade. That's annoying.
God, I love this job.
I should have used this to break the evade instead.
Look, Mum, no scope.
It's kind of a weird turn, I think. We do this, we hit him both. There's a chance he gets AP back, then we can finish off this guy. Well, even then. We go for the guaranteed crit.
Told you I could handle this on my own.
Ah, we didn't get the extra AP. It's probably for the best, because they turn into that little orb and I assume they come back. I don't think I've let it happen yet.
This is how we say hello in Texas.
That was incredible.
Fall off on his, and instead have Anna Sophia do this. Alright, does this guy have evade up? He does not. So...
Y'all see that? Another great shot.
2 less enemies, he gets... I didn't get him up back.
All right, let's have some fun. Draw.
It is the only way.
Alright, it's pretty smooth. We took one shot.
Reinforcements! Look out!
Yeah, not too worried about this group of losers.
We can make it out of this. I know we can. Divine light, give me strength. Forgive me.
So far, so good. Let's get him a little closer.
Get!
Oh, the strategist boon that gives him the extra damage on reload lasts into the next turn.
This don't come cheap, by the way. That about sums it up.
Come on, chaps.
I hadn't noticed that before. I usually don't have to manually reload them. It only procs on that. It doesn't proc on the auto reload. Decommissioned beacons. Though inactive, the Crossroads beacons thrown with occultic power.
Reckon what we're looking for is here. Grab the whole box. We'll let Locke sort it out. Come on out now!
Hey, did she move further back? So she'd run out. It's alright.
Nice little bit of peace and quiet.
Come on, y'all.
Also, no second wins on this mission, at least not yet. Personnel debriefing files. A list of names printed on flimsy paper. Each name is preceded by a small checkbox, each of which has been ticked with a stroke of a red pen. Sanctioned departures. Stanbird Michael, suspected malcontent. McDaniel Suzanne, suspected malcontent, SDD clearance. York Emile, positive diagnosis, lacunar, redacted. Jacobs Paris, suspected exposure, redacted energy. Dimension Works clearance. List of the lost. These boxes contain endless lists of names, each of which has been allocated an employee number, assigned to a section, and given a letter grade. Every one of the names has been crossed out with a red pen.
This ought to come in handy.
A memo, printed on Marteau Industries letterhead. R.E. the Goodbye Gate. Trace is inventive, I'll give him that. You ever heard of the Goodbye Gate, Clay? The modified Crossroads beacon he had us install in the debriefing room. Buckle in, this is gonna be a wild ride. So last month, Trace walks into my office with this great giddy smile on his face. Gary, he says, I've got an idea. What if we took a Crossroads beacon and built a randomizer into its coordinate system? Turn it into a one-way door to parts unknown. Could we do that? I just stood there and blinked. I mean, sure, we could do that, but why would we want to? Where's the benefit in teleporting some poor sap into some other dimension, or a mountain, or the void of space? But Trace had that look on his face, that sort of hungry, excited look. When he gets that way, there's only ever one right answer. Of course, Mr. Marteau, right away. So now we've got a one-way door to God knows where. Security Chief Slade has been putting it to work too. A lot of workers from our blue-collar factories have come through recently. Trace has been using it too, after hours, on personal time. Not my business, I know, and I'll do whatever I can to keep it that way. John Gary, Marteau Crossroads Development.
You know what to do. Then do it. Together now! So much pain. But it's necessary.
Capital.
Right between the third and fourth thoracic. You see?
Line them up, knock them down. Let's make tracks.
What is this? An interrogation chamber. And why is there a beacon set into that wall?
Debriefing instructions, typed on Trace Marteau's personal letterhead. Slade, in case you've got any lingering questions, I'd like to make my position abundantly clear. You have full authority to interrogate these saps however you see fit. They're damaged goods, just like everything else in the archive. Nobody cares what happens to them. So go ahead and knock yourself out. Just give me the names of their accomplices, and then send them packing through the Goodbye Gate. I don't need the details. Grace. Paperclip to the back. Per Mr. Marteau's instructions, the Los Angeles agitators were debriefed 32 hours total, records filed with appropriate agencies, and then disposed of. I sent them through as a group, so wherever they wound up, they still have each other. Not that it'll do them much good. Even if their destination has a breathable atmosphere, it probably won't have much else. With luck, they'll live long enough to turn on each other. Either way, they're out of our hair. Donovan Slade, Chief of Security, Marteau Industries. Oh, he's looped all the way back around. But is Marteau not here? Guess he won't show up until the actual heist.
Back to luck. Surely there is something in these logs that can lead us to the Persephonite.
The tip paid off. The agents infiltrated Marteau Industries' Crossroads archive, recovered boxes of transmat logs. Trace Marteau's and others, stretching back to the beacon's first trial runs. Once Captain Constantaris' plane lands on the island, my work will begin, pouring through those logs to identify the places Trace Marteau visits most. I only hope the Persephonite foundry is on that list. Manticore, the Revelation, the Rogue, and the Monument. That's new. So I don't care about that one. Revelation is the one that Keith has. Gonna boost this, so it deals 125% damage now. And the Monument. Inflict 2 stress on surrounding enemies. Awe is just the fear of truth. Sounds pretty good. I think it'd be really good on Judith.
Excellent work. We can use this.
The Sullen Transmat logs reveal how and where Trace Marteau spends his time. With any luck, the coordinates to his hidden Persephonite foundry are on that list. Missions unlocked: complete heist the other side to steal a sample of Trace Marteau's Persephonite. Optionally, complete prep work, a ghost in the machine, and preemptive exorcism to make this heist run more smoothly.
The Banished Court's armies are poised to enter the tower. We are out of time. Trace Marteau, industrialist, tycoon, and the inventor of Persephonite, an alloy with supernatural properties. We now know that it is forged in an outpost called Area X. The location of this outpost is difficult to explain, but I can get us there, all the same. A promising lead.
Oh, that's not Fadir. We still have another agent after this one. A magician by the name of the Alexandrite. A rising star in occult academia, capable of conjuring glamour strong enough to kill a man. Alexandrite's never taken his side before. They've even consulted for the court once or twice. But maybe the enormous bounty the court just put on their head has changed their mind. Mission unlocked to complete the Bohemian to recruit the Alexandrite. A support occultist and saboteur who conjures deadly glamours.
We'll put this to use.
We may not have the opportunity to recruit them depending on how this plays out. Nicastro Breakpoint. Above Nicastro's idols, the skies go black. The ocean's froth and churn as Leviathan stirs in the deep. Lady Nicastro stands poised to drown the world, and only Lamplighters can stop her. It's a mission unlocked: complete last stand to stop the Banished Court from entering the tower. This mission must be run. And a Strum Breakpoint. The fire-stoked and Lord Wolfram Strum's name grow into roaring infernos. City blocks are fed to the crackling flames, but made firebombs fly from gloved hands. Through it all, the obelisks pulse, sucking power from every burned body. And Lord Wolfram Strum stokes his followers' rage, basking in the red light of destruction. Reaver attacks leave burning hazards.
Lamplighters, our situation is dire. Zorana Nicastro has covered the globe in shrines to her dead god. She has completed her preparations to wield the Brightstorm and is on the verge of seizing the tower. If we don't stop her now, she will raise the Devouring King and drown the world.
All right, then here's the plan. We go after the court's preparations. They can't spring an invasion if their stuff is in ruins.
That's the idea. Success buys us time. Failure costs us everything. Give them everything you have out there, whether it knows it or not. The entire world is counting on you.
Alright, I'm going to call it here, and next time, Doomsday is here. Midnight has struck, but there's still a chance to push back the clock. One of the Doomsday clocks is full, meaning that Scion is ready to enter the tower and seize the Bridestorm. The agents can enter the tower themselves, only if they have 4 keystones to open the door and 3 catalysts to build locked Scion-killing atropic device. The only other option is to muster a last stand. The last stand mission is now on the world map. No other missions or expeditions matter this week. In victory, agents will push back the Doomsday clock, buying themselves time to finish collecting keystones and running heists. In failure, the Scion will enter the tower, and the game will be up. All agents are too incapacitated to fight. Locke will scrounge together enough Magdalite bomb to send 4 agents on this critical mission. Every time a Doomsday clock fills, the last stand is more difficult than the one before. Okay, so you always have a way to stop it. We'll take care of that next time. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.